The holiday season is here, and the need at Second Harvest Food Bank is greater than ever before.
Yeah, with lines at local food banks growing by 25% in recent months, this nonprofit certainly needs your help. KXLY4's Kylee Cruz is live there this morning to let you know how you can give the gift of food this holiday season.
And good morning, Robin and Derek. Lots of ways you can help Second Harvest this holiday season. And joining me bright and early this morning, Melissa Clonginger with Second Harvest. Melissa, I know one of the big things you guys are needing is one, cash donations. And tell me why you need that.
We're making an outreach this month, Kylie, to the community to help us bring in more fresh, perishable donations. We have an opportunity to get several additional loads of produce from local area farmers, but at a cost of about $1,000 a day, which is what we are currently spending to transport food, to repackage it here in our warehouse with our volunteers, and to distribute it to our network of neighborhood food banks is again about $1,000 a day. And we're needing to raise an additional $100,000 this month, of which we've already raised about $40,000. And we're asking the community to help us raise that additional $60,000 to bring in additional food to get it to people in need.
Because produce and protein always most expensive for you guys. So when you can get it and donate it, you really just need that cash to be able to deliver it here.
Exactly. First of all, we're seeing unprecedented need and have been seeing record high numbers of people standing in line at food banks for the last 2.5 to 3 years. In the last few months, we've seen an additional nearly 25% increase. And we want to take advantage of these additional loads of produce that have been offered because, as you mentioned, protein and produce are two of the most expensive items for people who are in need to be able to afford. So by our being able to get these loads, these additional loads of produce, we'll be able to feed more people in need.
And we're going to be here live all morning long. You'll be joining us from 5 to 7, obviously. We're also going to be talking coming up at the 5:30 hour Season of Giving. KXLY's food drive partnering with Second Harvest and Yokes. We'll tell you all about it and how you can get involved coming up in about 30 minutes. Robin and Derek, back to you.
Lines at local food banks at an all-time high. The need for food assistance in Spokane continues to grow.
And that is why KXLY has teamed up with Yokes Fresh Markets and Second Harvest for the Season of Giving food drive. KXLY4's Kylee Cruz is live at Second Harvest this morning with how you can help.
And good morning, Robin and Derek. Lots of ways at home you can help with this food drive, and it goes until Friday. And we're going to give you all that information. But first, we want to bring in Brady and Kimberly from Assurus. You've got a nice little check here today. Thanks so much for waking up bright and early. Why'd you guys decide to do that?
Well, thank you. We're glad to be here this morning. So we recognize that there's a growing need of hunger in the community. It's up 25% year over year. So Assurus thought that that's something that we can help impact. And so had a little bit of money left over in our community service budget, and we're here to present a check for $750 to Second Harvest. But what I'd like to do is see if we can do more and somehow inspire others to make an impact. So as people head out this morning, go out and pick up your morning paper or head out to work, I want people to do something. I want you to go out your drive. I want you to just pause just for a moment. I want you to look to your left and look to your right and think about that growing need of hunger, because the family that you could be helping could be your neighbor on either side of you. And if it's not your neighbor, it's somebody else's. And if that somehow inspires you to make an impact, stop by Yokes and buy one of the bags and see if we can help solve this problem.
And that's a great point. Let's hand over the check, because that's obviously the best part, Melissa, with Second Harvest here. This is obviously going to help you tremendously. Just so we have the basics, though, about this food drive. Runs until Friday. How can people watching this, how can they help?
The easiest way that they can help is, as Brady said, they can stop by a Yokes store and pick up one of the bags. All of the food sold through Yokes in those bags will benefit hungry people in our community, or they can simply go online to 2-harvest.org and make a safe online donation.
So lots of ways you can help. And we have all of that information on our website, KXLY.com. Season of Giving. We're all about the giving this morning, and we will be live here with you continuing at 6 o'clock.